Okay, this is the Terex pt100g compact track loader skid steer with a 72-inch diamond rotary mower on it. It has 3 blades on the front that spin and a heavy flywheel. This is obviously a danger zone in the front. It will cut trees where that blade sticks out. You can see that. You don't want anybody within about 500 feet of this mower when it's running. So, quick overview on this machine. The fuel cap is located right there. This has a forestry kit on it, so it's got a cage all around the machine. This cage flips open by pulling these pins. You can see here it says 1 person on each side when lowering. The reason for that is this cage hinges down underneath. The whole cage flips open on the ground, and it is heavy. It will stomp your toe hard. If you're trying to hold this thing back, you're better off if you're by yourself. Just pull the pins and let it fall than to try to set it down. It is heavy. Okay, so to get into the engine compartment, you would pull these pins, 1 on each side. The whole cage flips backwards, and then the hood opens up. The hood is kind of weird. It's kind of on like a cam thing. It doesn't just flip open on hinges. You got to kind of pull and lift at the same time, and the hood kind of goes up and tips away all at once. So, all right, you need to flip all that open in order to check the fluids and stuff on it. So we should be doing that about once a day, obviously. This is a jump pack. We were having a problem with this thing going dead on us. It had some sort of a draw that we had trouble finding. We have now added a battery shutoff switch. To turn the batteries on, you just turn the switch on and you'll see the light starts flashing as soon as you turn the battery switch on. That's to help remind you to shut it off when you're done. Okay, haven't had any trouble with it since we put the battery disconnect switch on it, but to operate the machine you're going to turn the battery on, obviously. Okay, it also has little LED flashers on the back that you can see on each side. They turn on when you turn the headlights on, so if you get in the habit of running the headlights, you'll have a little extra caution to the rear. Tightening the tracks, there's an arm there that just pushes forward. It's fairly easy. We've never had to do it, so I just thought I would mention it as I was walking around the machine. Okay, we come up into the machine. Let's see here. Pretty standard skid steer controls. Once you're sitting in the machine, there's a bar up here over your head. You pull the bar down into your lap. Okay, and then you've got a console here with the key. If you turn the key on, you'll see comes up here and says ISO mode. There's also a button. Oh, I turned the wiper on when I got in. Let me stop that. There's a button up outside the door. Can't really see it very well, but I don't know. It's right here. I don't know if you can see me pushing it there or not. In order for this machine to move or raise the hydraulics, the door's got to be shut holding that button in. That's to prevent you from ripping the door off by raising the loader arms up. Okay, so to start the machine, first here down on the floor is a gas pedal. This is wide open and 0 throttle. It runs with joysticks, 1 on each side. One runs the machine forward and back, one runs the loader arm. Over here we have a little console, turns your headlights on and so on. These are the hydraulic controls. This side, I believe, is for high flow. This is for low flow. This particular mower head is a low flow. This is going to be the button that turns the mower on. Okay? To do that, once the machine's running, you're going to push the button and hold it, and you'll see the lights light up one at a time. Once all 3 are lit, then the hydraulics will start. Okay, to shut it off, you just hit it again once. So again, once the machine's running, to turn the mower on, you want the engine to be at idle, and you're going to hit the button, and you got to hold it until all 3 lights light up, then the hydraulics will start running. Okay? In order to move the machine, you'll have to turn the parking brake off. The parking brake automatically turns on every time you shut the machine off or whenever you raise the bar. Over here, we've got the console telling you how much fuel you've got, all that kind of stuff. Up here is a button for rabbit. That's to go fast or slow. And I believe the bottom button is for glow plugs, but for preheat. Yeah, it says right there, preheat. So, all right. It does have an escape hatch. You can pull these red levers and jettison the door off, basically, if you get caught in here. Or the other thing that you can do is go out the back. There's some latches here for the back window. but there's a cage on it right now because that comes as part of the forestry pack. So you want to make sure you've got a cell phone or something with you when you're in here. We have had guys get trapped inside this machine because they'll have the loader arms up in the air, so they can't get the door open, and with the forestry package, you can't jettison the back window off either. So it can be a little scary in terms of that, but just kind of keep that in mind. But that's what these red knobs are for, is to get yourself out of that. Okay, so anyway, we start the machine up. Gives you all your modes and stuff, tells you your RPMs. I've got my foot pedal. I can rev up and down to increase or decrease the throttle. Okay, I hit my park button, and now let's see, I got to remember. Yep, this lever over here runs my loader controls. I can run the mower up and down and raise it and lower it right here. Okay, and then this control over here obviously runs me forward, back. Okay, and then obviously turn. Okay, now to turn the mower on, I'm at idle, low RPM. I come over here, hit the mower button, and the mower blades are spinning now. Now I'm going to rev it right up to full throttle. Okay? And that's where you want to be running this, is at full throttle when you're mowing. To stop it, hit it here, but keep in mind this mower doesn't stop instantly. It's going to take a while. As far as using this when you're running the mower, all these buttons don't really serve any purpose. You don't need them. They will reverse the direction and stuff of the mower blades, but there's no reason to ever do that. So that's a quick course, I guess, on running this machine. Thanks.